Today I want to share with you how I make money mining Bitcoins without doing any of the work. And I'm going to show you my back office here. This is my account and you'll see here that I've got 64 terahash, which probably doesn't mean anything to you, but this might mean something to you. Every day, this is an approximation of how much money is coming in each day. So, and Bitcoin, they pay in Bitcoin. This particular company is called Hashflare, and they do cloud mining. And so you can see here that for a month, it's estimated at 4,700, and for the year, it's estimated at 57,000. So what's going on here? Well, basically, this is a Bitcoin cloud mining. So you've probably heard of Bitcoin, and it's cryptocurrency. And what has to happen with Bitcoin is every transaction has to be confirmed by a computer or a miner. And so what happens is people will put together these mining farms like you see here in these pictures. And they're basically server farms that handle all these Bitcoin transactions. And for handling all the Bitcoin transactions, the miners or these computers get a small fraction of the transaction, and that's how it adds up to money. So that's why they buy these computers, because they make money mining. Of course, it's a lot of money to buy these computers, and you got to have, you got to know how to keep them running. But I don't know anything about that, and so that's what I wanted to share with you today. Most of you probably already know what Bitcoin is. So I'm not going to go into a deep discussion about that, but what is cloud mining? I gave you a brief overview of what that is, but it's basically, in this situation, you're renting out or leasing computer space from someone's computer farm where they're doing all the work, all the maintenance, everything for you. All you do is you spend money, you take your money, and you spend your money on renting computing power to do the mining. And then you reap the profits, part of the profits from that. So that's what's happening here. So you've got the hardware, which we saw pictures of, and then there's software. There's different people that do the mining, different software pools. We're not going to go into that here, but there's competition there. And then ultimately, after that's all done, there's a payout, and that's what I was showing you in my other screen. Hashflare is a company that does the mining, and they put together the computers and they take care of everything. And so what I want to show you is a little bit more on my account here, now that you kind of have an overview of what's going on. So there again, you can see here on the dashboard the amount of rates. So computing power is talked about in terms of hash power. And in this case, so hash power is right here. So in this case, I've got 64 terahash of power to do Bitcoin mining. Now let's say you want to come in and you want to buy some hash power of your own. So you can come in here and you can run this slider up and down. You'll see these numbers changing in US dollars and in Bitcoin. So let's say we put this on approximately $1,000. That gets you 4,600 gigahash of computing power. So you can come over here to this little calculator, and I put the numbers in already. 4,600 there. Pool fees or the maintenance fees, which are at 18%. Make sure this is zero. Make sure this is zero. Bitcoin price at this time is approximately this price right here. And then this is how much we're going to have to spend, basically, $1,000 to get this computing power. And this contract or lease agreement or whatever you want to call it is basically good for 1 year. Let's call it a contract. Good for 1 year. And so you put this in, you hit calculate, and you come down here, and this will tell you about how long it's going to take you to break even. So in 113 days, you break even, and for the rest of the year, you're in the profit. And a little bit farther down here, it tells you how much you make per hour, per day, per week, per month, and annually. At that purchase, at the buy-in of approximately $1,000. I did another example here. If you want to go in like at a higher amount, come in at 100 terahash, which is approximately $22,000. And here are the numbers for that. So I've got 22,000, the terahash there. And you come down here, payback approximately 113 days. So it's $8 an hour. That's a 24-hour day. Daily rate, weekly, monthly, and yearly. So the numbers can add up pretty good. And there again, this is passive income. This is income that once you invest, you don't do anything. You don't have to do anything. Okay, I want to give the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is an investment, and do not risk any money that you cannot afford to lose. So with that disclaimer being stated, then I'll keep going here with some of the reasons why I like this. So one of the things you can do is you can just collect, if they pay out in Bitcoin, and you can just sit and collect your Bitcoin and cash out whenever you want. You can let those accumulate every day, every week, and cash them out whenever you want. So you can just use it as an income stream. Another thing that you can do that I like to do with it is reinvest, compound it. So potentially each day, and you can also set this on autopilot, you could reinvest this $158 back in to buy you more terahash. So each day, this number is going up, which makes all these numbers go up. So you can just compound it daily. So if you know anything about compound interest, compounding daily is very, very, very powerful. So you can kind of run the numbers on that. But imagine this number going up every single day, for months or weeks or months or a year. It can get up there pretty good. So all these numbers are just going to rise. It's feeding itself. Or you can just not reinvest, and you can just let the Bitcoin accumulate. And we're in a period of time where Bitcoin could, you never know if it's going to go up or down, but Bitcoin could go dramatically higher. It could go dramatically lower. You could just hold it and see how it goes. It's a way of getting Bitcoin. It's a way of earning Bitcoin without buying Bitcoin straight out, trading your dollars for it. So you're earning Bitcoin with this method. All right, so here's a copy of the sign-up page, and it's fairly easy to sign up. Just put in your information, and it's pretty easy. And then here you can go and check out the website. I'll put the link in the description of this and the calculator that we were looking at earlier, so to help you out. But you can check out the FAQs and look around and see what all they have on the website. All right, so let's go through the example of how you would fund your account so you can get some of this terahash going, so that you can start getting some of this Bitcoin and cash flowing in. So you come over here and you kind of roll out to whatever dollar amount that you're happy with, wherever you want to start at. So I'm going to use kind of our original example of approximately $1,000. And so go ahead and hit proceed. And you'll come in here and you'll go select a payment method. And then the easiest way to go for getting started out is just to pay with a credit card or your debit card. So you would just click that, and go ahead and proceed forward with the steps, and click confirm and move forward. I'm not going to go any farther at this point, but that's how you would do it. And then it would just be just a process. You just go through the process there, and once it's all taken care of, then when you go back to your dashboard, once they get it assigned to your account, you will have your terahash here, and then within by typically the next day, or 24, 48 hours. It's always been 24 hours for me, but you will start to see money start coming into your Bitcoin, coming into your account. And then at that point, it's your choice to either just let it accumulate, or I really like the reinvesting. Just build this number up to where you're happy with it, and um, you can start withdrawing, at whatever time that you want to. But I want to build this up till it gets to, my cash flow is, coming in very strong, and we'll see how it goes from there. Hopefully I gave you a good overview of kind of what's going on here. Do your own research, learn about it. It was just a very brief overview. You can learn a lot from these links here on the website. You can see the links. I'll put those in the description below so that you can do your own looking around, checking it out, and running the calculator. Kind of get an idea of what you might be looking at depending upon how much money you want to invest. And hopefully things will go well for you.